my people, habari zenu, karibuni sana sana sana. My name is Miriam Dulo and this is Sister Talk. Thank you so much for everybody who's subscribing, everybody who's liking, everybody who's commenting. Santeni sana. Keep sharing, keep sharing, keep sharing. Today, I have a guest. Yeah, our very first guest on Sister Talk. Tumempata leo, and it's none other than a person that I honor, a person that I look up to, a person that inspires me so much. I'm just gonna let her introduce herself. Ndo mjue ni nani. Introduce yourself, Mommy.
Wow, interesting for that inspiration. Yeah, my name is Becky. Rebecca Gitau actually is my name, but people know me as Becky Gitau. I'm a clinical psychologist. So in summary, I'm a mental health and gender-based violence expert. So my work is to deal with people's mind, people's issues, and I've done that for the last more than 15 years.
Wow. Dealing
with people's mind. And even what I do, my 8 to 5 job is to take care of survivors of gender-based violence, to make sure that they access treatment, they access mental health support, they access legal justice and all that. So my life entirely is about mental health and gender-based violence.
Wow, that's an inspiration. I wish I can do an 8 to 5 Sunday, Saturday, every day, what I live and what I speak. That is so inspiring. I like it.
Sure.
I like it. So today, since that's your field, that's exactly where I'm going to throw you, because I have a topic and I have people in my DMs, I have people in my inboxes, and so many people are hurting in this life today. It's not just here in Kenya, everywhere. People are hurting. And so the topic of today, I wanted us to speak about betrayal. Betrayal in relationships, betrayal in life, betrayal in general, because some of these things even make people to have mental illnesses, because some of them end up suffering from PTSD because of just the trauma and the depression that they fall into. And so since this is your field, then I believe you're the best person to speak about this.
Wow, interesting. Maybe I'll start by saying it doesn't just make people, betrayal makes people have mental illness.
Yes.
So we must accept that, because what is this betrayal? Is when I have trusted you.
Yeah.
It could be with my money. It could be me as your partner. It could be with anything. And then we agree that we are walking this journey together. Then you go behind me.
Yeah.
And you betray my trust. And if there is anything that breaks someone's heart, is when you go through a betrayal.
Yeah.
Especially betrayal in relationships.
Yeah.
And like I said, this is what I do every day. And I have seen so many people who are bleeding from inside because they have been betrayed by their partners. And it's very painful, because what betrayal does, it gives you a wound from inside, and so that when that would start bleeding, that's now what causes mental illness. You are angry, you are bitter, you are asking yourself so many questions, and so many people have derailed, or so many people are stuck because of the betrayal. So that is what a betrayal can do. And so many people in life, and I'm sure most of your viewers have gone through something in betrayal.
I'm sure everybody at some point in their life, they've met someone who has betrayed them, who has told them they'll do this and they've not done it. Either in marriage, either in friendship, either at work. There's always that one person who has just touched you in a very bad way. And so today I want you to just tell me, so what happens and how can we recover from that?
Yeah, we will be talking about how do I now move from that being stuck and feeling angry, feeling bitter, even developing mental illness because of the betrayal. Because you can't stay in bitterness, you can't stay in anger, because what that does, it harms you. One, you're betrayed, then you stay with that bitterness. Still it's harming you more.
Yeah, so it keeps eating and biting.
It's eating you and biting you. And have you forgotten that you are betrayed? So
yes,
you can imagine,
don't even come out of that.
Exactly.
Yes.
So, and the person maybe who betrayed you is out there happy.
Of course.
moving on with
Yes.
life. So you who has been betrayed, you're the one stuck on
Stuck,
it.
yeah.
And so that's what we are discussing today. How do we get out of that? How do I get out of betrayal, especially when I'm betrayed by a partner?
Can I ask you, is it possible, because also betrayal comes with self-pity and people thinking they are the victims, thinking maybe I did this, that's why they did this. Is there something you can do to make you get betrayed? Is it like a trait you have? Is it something that you do that you get betrayed? Or it's just the other person that has issues?
I don't want to say the other person has issues or you had issues. Because first of all, betrayal, you're breaking a trust.
Yes.
So it has nothing to do with me. And I like telling people out there, especially let me talk about relationship.
Yeah.
When a partner betrays you, in most cases, we take it inside us and we blame ourselves and we start thinking, if I was this good, if I had done, so you take it and you become vulnerable, you become a victim, you get sick and you take someone's mistake and own it.
Yeah.
So you start feeling rejected and you start rejecting yourself. So it has nothing to do with you. It has, because you are not the one who broke the trust. It's that person who betrayed you. It's the one who have broken the trust. And you shouldn't take it. Because if it's a relationship had an issue, for example, cheating or betraying me is not the solution.
Yeah.
The solution is to talk. So we need to get that clarity that betrayal have nothing to do with you.
So it's nothing you've done
No,
is making you get betrayed.
No.
Even if you've been betrayed by more than one person,
No.
it is not you.
No.
Okay? It is not you.
Yeah.
So let's stop blaming ourselves first.
We need to, and it's because I think in the culture, the society, we start blaming ourselves and questioning ourselves. And let me tell you, even if you had done what you're thinking you'd have done, still there would
still ended the same.
Exactly.
Yeah. And so even with culture now comes people now start secluding themselves from the public because they now think, because I did this, now he did this, so now I'm afraid, I feel like I'm now not clean, I feel like now, I'm this person that everybody is looking at and they're seeing that thing that this other person saw and betrayed me. So unapata this person is secluding themselves from the public anakuwa sasa, yani it's just different. It's true, it's a mental problem.
Yeah, you become, you alienate yourself because you're thinking it's you.
Yeah.
And in most cases, you even tend to think everyone else is seeing. You even label yourself. And you know what?
Ashamed.
Yeah, and you know what mind does? Whatever you put in your mind becomes true. So you start walking like a shame. And so people will start seeing there's something wrong. But it's because you've put in your mind. So bottom line, when you are betrayed, it has nothing to do with you. Whatever you've done, solution is to talk.
Yeah.
Solution is to solve, but not to betray each other.
Yeah.
So can we talk about how do we
do it? How do we get over it? How do we now push forward and continue with life without this shame, without this blame, without this fear of even meeting other people? Even in fact, if it's in a relationship, so many people end up not wanting anything to do with other people because now they are feeling like it will still end up the same. So how can we come out and how can we move on from this problem?
Yes. So let me first of all clarify that when we go through betrayal, we lose something. We lose ourselves, we lose our dignity, we lose our self-confidence. Sometimes we even lose our partners.
Yeah.
Because a betrayal could be a divorce, could be a separation, could be someone cheating on you, could be money. So there's something you have lost.
Yeah.
And that thing that you have lost is what makes you feel guilt and pain. So when you go through a loss, you have to go through several stages. And for you to heal, you must accept that it's painful, yes, but you have to negotiate through the 5 stages. First of all, you feel there's denial. Has it happened? Can he do that? Can she do that? So there's denial. And in a relationship, we stay with hope. Maybe they'll call, maybe they'll look for me, maybe there'll be remorse, maybe they'll, there is that maybe.
Yeah.
So that is and it's normal. And you should go through that. For you to heal, you should feel that.
That's a stage you can't skip.
You can't.
Yeah.
Because it's normal. And if the quicker you accept, you go through that stages, the quicker you heal. So from the denial, maybe someone, you will ask, how long does it take? I can't tell how long it takes.
Yeah, because it depends with the person.
It's a person and the magnitude of the betrayal.
Yeah.
You know, a divorce could not be a loss, you know, all that. But you need someone to help you. You need to talk, because so many people don't talk.
Yeah.
Then accept. When you accept, you know, in that denial, then you go to another stage we call anger. This is when you think, I think it's true. I think I have lost that money. I think I have lost that partner. I think for sure he's cheating on me. She's cheating on me. I think you get angry. Why did they do that? That is where now you were saying, you even start blaming yourself.
Yeah.
Maybe it's me. Maybe, you know, and you're very, very angry. That is a normal stage, because now you've moved from denial to anger.
Yeah, meaning you've accepted it.
Well, you still not accept, but now you are negotiating.
Yeah.
And you're angry. This is where now you also need help. Because you may be angry and do something
wrong,
that you regret.
Worse than what you've been done.
Yes, because you are angry. How can they do that? How? So you are angry because now maybe has gone. Now you are saying, they have done this. Then from there, you go to another stage that we call bargaining. You know, you are bargaining. Do I accept? You know, you bargain. Oh, it's true. You bargain now. I think I need to move. I think this is where now you even bring wahega.
Yes.
This is where wahega ukuja, because you're trying to bargain.
Yes.
Do I move on? Do I die there stuck? You know, you bargain a lot. There's a lot of bargaining. You know, do I forgive them? Do I call them? Do I call them? Do I go on? You literally bargain. And when you bargain, at one point as you bargain and you blame them, you now go. You're going a journey. Sometimes now it sends you to a depression. This is not clinical. Let me make it clear. It's not a clinical depression. It's those moments where you're very sad, you know, and you're very low. You're not happy. But you see, this is a happiness that takes some time. This is low moment that takes some time, and that's why we categorize it in the depression phase. But it's not a clinical depression that you will go and take medication, or it's just, and then from there we go to the final stage where we say we accept.
It is done.
It is done. You look back and say, okay, I was angry, nothing happened. I denied, nothing happened. I bargained. I was very sad, nothing happened. I think I have come a long journey, and you accept. When you accept, you start healing.
Yeah. So
the healing now starts, because you have accepted it was bad. I have lost a marriage. I have lost a partner. I have lost money. I have lost this. And now I have accepted all that I need now. I need to heal. And in healing, that's where we encourage people. As you heal, people have different ways of healing. People have different... in Africa, people don't believe in counseling. You know, this is the time now, because, you know, counseling was associated with mental, psychotic. You know, like in Kenya, I would say, uyo ananoki.
Yeah, I'm
a cheesy. But you see, counseling is form of treatment. Yeah. So there are many types of treatments, counseling being one of them, because counseling is form of treatment. And it's good for people to seek counseling. You may speak to a trusted friend, you know, someone who will, you know, hold your hand. Someone who will not judge you. Someone who will not blame you. Remember, you've been blamed. So you need someone who will just listen to you. There are people who also would like to, some people even just go for prayers. People have different way, but those are positive coping mechanism. In betrayal, some people also go to the negative coping mechanism, which is very wrong.
Revenge.
revenge, and in revenge you can do worse than what was done to you.
Yeah.
Some even try other negative coping mechanism, like taking other things, other stuff like alcohol, drugs.
Yeah.
You know, when you take such things when you are breeding, you can become addicted very fast, because you see you're taking it as a coping mechanism. Some would go for shopping, some will just go into a real depression. Like real depression. So it's good to look for positive and ask yourself what works for you. Because all of us have different ways of coping. But let me tell you, talking helps. It could be a talking therapy, it could be talking to a stressed friend, it could be talking to God.
At least you're talking.
At least you're talking. It could be journaling. I help my clients in journaling, because there are people who don't know how to open up. When you journal, you're still talking.
Yes, it's still coming out.
It's still coming out. All we want to do is we want to remove that pain, because you already accepted after the 5 stages, but we want to remove that pain so that it doesn't cause more wood in you. The fact that it is you who was done wrong, still you're the one suffering. So you're the one now to take care of yourself so that you heal.
Okay. I can ask you, is it possible now, after you've done this and you've come back to yourself and you're now good, is it possible to go back to this relationship or this friend or this, can you still trust this person again?
That's why you need someone to hold hand, because you can heal. And there's something I always tell people: you cannot heal where you cannot heal in a place where you are wounded. So you may heal and go back, then you get another wound. So it's good to talk, and I'm not saying people don't to go back, but I'm saying you may get a worse wound than the first one.
Be very wise about it.
Be very wise. That's why you need to talk to someone so that you're able to make rational decisions. Something else I'd forgotten: sometimes if we are betrayed in a relationship, one negative thing that we do thinking that it's going to heal is jumping into a relationship.
Another one.
Oh my God. You know what that does? It gives you a painkiller. But it never solves
the problem.
Because you still have the pain. That is a pain you will transfer. And what it will do, it will give you a rebound. And that rebound will be worse than the other one.
The heartbreak.
Yes. That's why you see people finally, they say, I am cursed. Because I don't have a lasting
relationship. Because you're now jumping from one relationship to another without first dealing with this and finishing with it before you go to the next. So then you end up having one trail of bad relationships, and then you start blaming yourself.
Yes.
Thank you very much, Becky. I've been schooled. There's so many things I didn't know. I've just found out here. People, we need to start going for therapy. We need to start going for counseling. It is okay. Haimaanishi wewe ni mwenda wazimu. You go for counseling before you get into deep depression. You don't go for counseling after umesha kuwa mwenda wazimu, kichwa inawaka moto, you can't concentrate, you can't do anything. Learn to go for therapy while you still can. Relationships can work. You can just go for a therapy and you can get help. You can go to God, you get help. But also avoid telling everybody about your problems. It's not everybody that is up for your good. Okay? So be careful with who you tell about your betrayal. Some of them are even the orchestrators of those betrayals. So be very careful. It has been so nice speaking to you. Thank you so much, Mom. She's such an inspiration, right? She's such a mom. Thank you so much, guys. My name is Miriam Dulo. Please go ahead and subscribe. Becky has a YouTube channel. Please mtafuteni mwende msubscribe.
It's called Blossom Becky.
She's spitting out this wisdom that she's spitting here. Ziko huko zote. So go and subscribe on her channel also and give her the support that she needs. So thank you so much. Be blessed. Keep subscribing. This is